After I turned 50, something changed. My energy dropped, my self-confidence vanished, and I started questioning my purpose. If you felt that same weight, stay with me. Because I discovered 3 powerful changes that brought my strength, dignity, and joy back. And they can do the same for you. Your body is your engine. After 50, many men begin to quietly accept the little aches, the stiffness in the joints, or the growing belly as if they are just a natural part of aging. I did the same. I told myself, well, this is what happens when you get older. But then one morning, something happened that made me question everything. I bent down to tie my shoes and realized I was out of breath. Out of breath just from bending. I froze. Was this really what my life had come to? Here's where the twist comes in. Your body isn't done. It's still capable of incredible strength. I decided to test it with one tiny change, just 15 minutes each morning. Nothing extreme, a stretch, a few light weights, sometimes just a brisk walk. At first, I wondered if it would even make a difference. But then, just a few weeks later, I noticed something I hadn't felt in years. I stood taller. My shoulders pulled back. People even commented, "You look different." That hit me. And here's the real shocker. It wasn't just my body that changed, it was my confidence. The aches didn't control me anymore. I was back in the driver's seat. Because when your body feels alive, your entire life feels alive. Purpose, the second leak in confidence, retirement, kids moving out, or just doing the same routine every day. It's easy to start feeling like the world doesn't need us anymore. That can quietly eat away at our confidence. But what if I told you that feeling useless isn't the end, that it can actually be the start of something better? Here's the truth. Purpose doesn't retire, it just changes. Think about it this way. When we do something useful, our brain gives us a little pat on the back. Scientists call it a dopamine boost. It's the same chemical that makes you feel happy when you win a small game, finish a project, or help someone. That boost actually helps your brain feel stronger and more confident. And here's the part most men don't realize. It's not about being perfect. It's about one small action that changes everything. So I asked myself, what can I still give? Sharing my work experience with younger guys at the office or in the neighborhood. Teaching someone a skill I know well. Volunteering at the local church or community. I started doing these things, and then something surprising happened. It hit me in a way I wasn't expecting. Every time I helped someone, I felt better. Not because I was perfect, but because I was useful. Even small things, like giving advice or fixing a neighbor's fence, made a difference. Not because I was perfect, but because I discovered a secret that most men over 50 forget. And research backs this up. Men who mentor or help others feel happier, healthier, and more confident. Being useful is like fuel for confidence. Every time you give, your brain remembers, I still matter. I still have value. And if you take just one thing from this story, let it be this. It's simpler than you think to feel valuable again. Reframing my mindset. The third leak in confidence. The third leak? The way I talk to myself. For years, I let negative thoughts play like a broken record. You're old, you're done, you're not needed. But what if I told you that voice is lying to you? That it can actually be silenced if you fight back the right way. So I started simple daily mental training. Writing down 3 wins every evening, no matter how small. Even finishing a walk around the block. Fixing something in the house, or helping a neighbor counted. It's amazing how seeing even tiny wins on paper can shift your brain. It tells you, I still matter. Speaking to myself the way I'd speak to a good friend. If I wouldn't say it to my buddy, why say it to myself? Instead of you can't do this, I learned to say, you've got this. You've done harder things before. And here's the surprising part. It actually works. Your brain starts believing the words you feed it. Surrounding myself with people and content that lifted me up, instead of dragging me down. That meant calling a positive friend, watching short motivational clips, or reading stories of men thriving at 60 plus. You'd be shocked how much one encouraging conversation can reset your whole day. I kept at it, and slowly, something amazing happened. My negative voice started to shrink, while a quiet voice of confidence began to grow. Because here's the truth. Confidence isn't about pretending you're 25 again. It's not about looking younger, running faster, or keeping up with the young guys. It's about owning who you are at 50, 60, or 70, with strength, wisdom, and dignity. And if you take just one thing from this, remember this: your mind can either trap you or lift you. The choice is yours, and it's simpler than you think to train it to work for you. Building momentum. The bonus leak in life. The fourth leak? Feeling like life is just passing you by. After years of doing the same routine, wake up, chores, TV, bed, it's easy to feel stuck. Days start blending together and you wonder, am I even moving forward? But here's the surprising part. Small, simple actions can give you energy and a sense of control you may have forgotten. So I started small. Moving my body every day, even just 10 minutes. Stretching, light exercises, or a short walk around the block. And here's the thing. That little movement wakes up your mind and body in ways you wouldn't expect. Learning something new every week. Trying a new recipe, fixing something at home, even a short online lesson. You'd be shocked how much trying one small thing reminds you, I can still grow. I can still handle challenges. Taking small control over my day. Planning the morning, deciding what to eat, or finishing a tiny task. It may seem small, but these little wins make life feel less chaotic and more yours. Celebrating small wins. Finishing a project, helping someone, or sticking to a habit. These tiny victories create momentum. Like a snowball rolling downhill, slowly picking up speed. I kept at it, and slowly, life started feeling lighter. Days felt fuller, energy returned, and I realized I could still steer my life, even now. And if you take just one thing from this, start small. Move a little, learn a little, decide a little. That's all it takes to get momentum rolling. So if you've lost your confidence after 50, remember, rebuild your body, reclaim your purpose, reframe your mindset. These 3 things gave me my life back, and I know they can do the same for you. Don't let age define you. Let wisdom and strength lead you. If this message spoke to you, hit subscribe. Because I'll be sharing more lessons on how to rebuild your strength, your health, and your confidence after 50. This journey isn't over, in fact, it's just beginning.